Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Everything Good About Life. So this jumper has made into so many videos of mine, and you're still going to be seeing it because it's the favorite. Today we are talking about finances, and if you did not watch my first video about managing your finances, please click the link here and watch that video. It will be so helpful. So guys, today we are focusing on how I separate my finances. I showed you how I manage them, and when you look at that video, it means I have to separate everything so that you don't get confused on which finances go where. So this is how I separate my finances. I have like every wallet I can get my hands on, every purse I can get my hands on. Yeah, and this helps me not to mix up everything. But also at the end of the day, I have to come back home and write down everything I've used, where I've used it, and which finances I used. So this one is my day to day. Like hii lazima nitembee nayo every day because this one contains transport. Yeah? Hapa ndo naikanga transport. So if I meet you on the road and then you want chai, you will not see me producing this wallet. Is it a wallet or a purse? Ebu tell me, is it a wallet or a purse? This purse. And then I have this one. This one, by the way, is a gift from my aunt, an aunt-in-law. Thank you, Aunt Judy. It's a gift from what? Egypt. Aliba Egypt ama Israel. I don't know. She went to Israel and brought me this. So this is where I put my expenses. Everything that I'm going to spend, every amount that I'm going to spend and it's not transport is put here. Yeah. So nikitaka kununua food, this is where I go. If I want to buy cheapo, I go here. Yeah. Cheapo. Anyway, back to business. Now I have this one. So this one has like two compartments. There's the back side and there's this front side. So this front side holds my petty cash. This is where I put petty cash. Nikikutana na wewe rafiki yangu Sonko, alafu unaamua I need to have something and you give me, hapa ndo nitakuja kuweka. This is where I put every amount that I was not counting on. That's why I'm calling it petty cash. Like any money that I receive and it was not planned, I did not sell anything. Any handouts, let me call it handouts. If I receive any handouts, I put in this compartment. Yeah? Though at the end of the month, nitajua ni pesa ngapi nime receive and I was not planning on it or them. I don't know. And then there's this second one. Now this second one, I had to show you that one. Anyway, now this second one, I put my Chama pesa. Yeah, I mean, a Chama, it's a good idea. I should do a video about Chamas. Anyway, I put money for Chama here. So it stays here like the whole month, and when it's time to pay, I just come and remove and pay and replace for the next month. So hapa, hakufunguliwangwi hadi mwezi ishe, which is a good idea. And then kuna mama yao sasa. Oh, I love this purse so much. So this one has like 3 compartments. Are they even supposed to be called compartments? Anyway, it has these 3 and there's this third one. So this third one, hii inawekanga money that I've saved on transport. Hapa ndo kunaendanga. Is there any money inside? Before I show you. Hapa ndo kunaendanga. And then you will notice that I put some papers inside. This one is labeled saved transport. Just so that I don't forget. You know, sometimes you have a lot of things on your mind and you're like, you compartment gani nawekanga pesa, so I have to write down. And then there's this paper that, let's say nimetoa pesa hapa because I was in a hurry or for some reason nimetoa pesa hapa, I have to write down how much I've used and I'm supposed to refund from the expenditure pocket. Anyway, yeah, I have to do that so that I keep check of every amount I'm using. And then there is this one. This one is meant for expenditure. It's written expenses. Hapa nawekanga pesa yenye is the money used for expenditure, but I'm not using it yet. Like nime store hapo so that every time I need to use to kwenda maybe shopping or do something like that, I come and pick just the right amount I want to use. I go and use, and if at all kuna yenye inabaki, I don't return here. I put here so that it waits for the next thing to do it. And then this other one is for transport. Here, whatever I've labeled on is already written on, so you cannot see what I've written. It's for transport. So here, I already told you I normally use like 200 shillings a day, which totals to 1,000 shillings a week. So I always take like 1,000, I put here in my transport section, and then the rest of the amount allocated to transport stays here. Ndo usitembee na pesa yote. When I get mugged on the way, you'll only find 200 shillings in here. You're lost, because you might be killed for robbing me na umepata to 200 shillings. Anyway, in short, I never travel with this thing. This bag is always left behind. I was doing a summary of how I've managed my finances for the last month. That's why the laptop is here, and I can tell you how much I've saved for last month. Yeah, last month being January. On transport, I've managed to save 1,670 shillings, which is, yes. On petty cash, I've managed to save 3,040. Yeah, very good guy. Yes. On expenses, somewhere I need to adjust is a place called others. Others ni zile vitu unanunuanga zenye hujaplan, kabika ka 5 bob and mandazi ya 10. On others, I've spent 280. It's so much for biscuits because it's normally biscuits. It's so much, but it's also okay because last month it was more than that. So yeah, this thing works, guys. I've managed to save that much amount of money, which I wouldn't have if I was not recording everything I'm doing with my money. You should try it. It's a good idea. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope I've helped someone, and please subscribe and hit the notification bell. Bye.